Hello everyone. Welcome to today's English lesson. For the first phrase we're going to learn today, we have hand to mouth. Hand to mouth describes a situation where someone earns just enough to meet their immediate needs, without any savings or financial security. Stay tuned, because we'll dive into a practical conversation that shows how to use this phrase in real-life situations. Let's get started.
Sometimes I feel like I'm just living hand to mouth these days.
Really? I thought your job was going pretty well?
It is, but with rent, groceries, and bills, there's barely anything left by the end of the month.
I know how that feels. I used to live like that for years after college.
How did you get through it? It's so stressful not knowing if I'll have enough for unexpected expenses.
I started budgeting every little thing. It wasn't fun, but it helped me find areas to cut back on.
I've tried that, but everything feels like a necessity. I don't know what else I can cut out.
Have you looked at subscriptions? Sometimes we pay for things we don't even use.
That's a good point. I probably don't need all those streaming services.
Exactly. And cooking at home instead of eating out saved me a lot too.
I do that most of the time, but even groceries are expensive now.
True. Maybe look for discount stores or buy in bulk when you can.
I'll give it a shot. It's just frustrating to work so hard and still feel stuck living hand to mouth.
I get that, but it's not forever. Once you get a handle on your finances, things will improve.
I hope so. I just want to be able to save for the future, you know?
Of course. Maybe you could also look into a side hustle or freelance work for extra income?
I've thought about it, but I'm already so drained after work. It feels overwhelming.
I understand. Maybe start small, like selling something you no longer use.
That's a good idea. At least it would give me a little breathing room.
Exactly. Small steps can make a big difference. You've got this.
Now, let's switch to the phrase odd fish. An odd fish is someone who behaves in a way that is unusual, quirky, or different from what is considered typical. To understand its usage, take a look at the following example conversation. Did you notice the new guy in accounting? He's such an odd fish.
Oh, totally. I saw him eating cereal with orange juice instead of milk yesterday.
Seriously. That's something. And did you hear how he hums to himself while typing?
I did. It's kind of cute but also a little unsettling when the office is so quiet.
I tried making small talk with him, but he started talking about collecting antique doorknobs.
Wait, what? Antique doorknobs? That's definitely unique.
And apparently, he has a pet tarantula named Fluffy. He even showed me pictures.
Oh wow. That's unexpected. Did he mention anything else weird?
Yeah, he said he practices bird calls in his free time. He even demonstrated one.
Okay, I kind of want to see that. He sounds quirky, but in an oddly charming way.
I'll admit, he's interesting, but I can't figure him out. He's like a walking mystery.
Maybe he just marches to the beat of his own drum. Nothing wrong with that.
True, but it's hard not to be curious. Like, what's his story?
I'm tempted to ask, but I don't want to come off as nosy.
Maybe we should just embrace his odd fish vibes and see where it goes.
Yeah, he might surprise us. Sometimes the most unconventional people are the most fascinating.
Exactly. Who knows? We might even learn something cool from him.
True, though I'm not sure I'm ready to trade milk for orange juice in my cereal.
Same here. But hey, if it works for him, more power to him.
Agreed. Let's just let the odd fish swim in his own unique pond.
Let's explore the phrase, turn in. This versatile phrasal verb can mean going to bed or submitting something, like a report or homework. In the following conversation, you'll see how turn in is used in both contexts. Let's dive into it.
I think I'm going to turn in early tonight. I've had such a long day.
Really, it's only 9 p.m. You usually stay up late.
I know, but work drained me today. I just need some good sleep.
Understandable. What time did you wake up this morning?
Around 5 a.m. I had to finish a report before the meeting.
Oh wow, no wonder you're tired. Did you at least manage to submit it on time?
Yeah, I turned it in just 5 minutes before the deadline.
That's cutting it close. How did the boss react?
He didn't say much, but I think he was satisfied with the report.
Well, that's good. Still, you should pace yourself better next time.
I know, I'll try, but you know how things pile up unexpectedly.
True. So, are you planning to turn in early every night this week?
Maybe, it depends on how tomorrow goes.
What's on your schedule for tomorrow?
Just another meeting and a few deadlines. Nothing too crazy, I hope.
Fingers crossed for a smooth day. Do you want me to wake you up early?
That'd be great, thanks. Just make sure I'm up by 6 a.m.
Will do. But seriously, try not to overwork yourself, okay?
I'll try, but you know me. Work always seems to follow me home.
Maybe it's time you learn to turn in not just physically, but mentally too.
You're right. I need to get better at disconnecting. Anyway, good night.
Good night, Liam. Sleep well.
Let's learn the phrase, what a crowd. This expression is commonly used to comment on the size or density of a group of people in a particular place. It often reflects surprise or amazement, either positively or negatively, depending on the tone. For example, if you're at a concert and see a huge turnout, you might say, "What a crowd," to express how impressive the gathering is. Now, let's see an example conversation.
What a crowd. I didn't expect so many people here tonight.
I know, right? It's like the whole city showed up for this concert.
I'm not even sure how we're going to find a good spot to watch.
We should have come earlier. Now we're stuck in the back.
Yeah, but at least the atmosphere is amazing. Everyone's so excited.
True. You can feel the energy in the air. It's electric.
Did you see the line at the food stalls? It's insane.
Yeah, I was thinking about grabbing a burger, but it's not worth the wait.
Same here. I'll just wait until after the concert to eat.
Good idea. But honestly, it's nice to see so many people enjoying themselves.
Absolutely. It's been a while since I've been to an event this lively.
Do you think we'll get a good view of the stage from here?
Probably not, but I guess we can rely on the big screens.
Yeah, thank goodness for those. Otherwise, we'd just be staring at the backs of people's heads.
True. At least the sound system is great. You can hear everything clearly.
That's what matters most, right? The music.
Exactly, and the crowd singing along makes it even better.
Oh look, the band is finally coming on stage.
Yes, I can't wait for them to play my favorite song.
Let's enjoy this moment. What a night to remember. Now, let's learn how to use the phrase on a whim. The phrase on a whim means doing something spontaneously or impulsively, without much thought or planning. It often describes actions taken without considering the consequences. To help you understand this phrase better, let's dive into a conversation where someone acts impulsively, leading to conflict.
You know, I'm done with this. On a whim, you think it's funny to keep mocking me, but it's not.
Whoa, I wasn't trying to hurt you. I was just joking.
Joking? Seriously? Every single time you make some snide remark about me, and you call it a joke?
I didn't mean for it to come across like that. I thought you knew I wasn't being serious.
Well, it doesn't feel that way. Do you even realize how exhausting it is to be your punchline every day?
I didn't think it was that bad. I'm sorry if it's upset you.
Jake, it's not about if. It has upset me, over and over again. I've told you to stop, but you never listen.
I guess I just got carried away. I thought we had that kind of friendship where teasing was okay.
Not when it's one-sided. You always target me, and you never take a second to think how it makes me feel.
I didn't mean to make you feel small or embarrassed, I swear.
But you do, and you never apologize until I blow up like this. Why does it always have to come to this?
I'm not trying to push you to this point. I just didn't realize how much it was bothering you.
That's the problem. You act on a whim, saying whatever comes to your mind without thinking about the consequences.
You're right. I've been careless. I'll stop. I don't want to hurt you like this.
I really hope you mean it this time, Jake, because I'm not putting up with it anymore.
I mean it. I'll do better. I just didn't think my words were cutting that deep.
They are. And if you value our friendship, you'll stop treating me like a joke.
I do value our friendship. I'm sorry. I'll work on it, I promise.
Good. Because I'm tired of feeling like the only one who's trying to make this friendship work.
I hear you. I'll be more mindful. Thanks for telling me how you feel, even if I've been a jerk about it.
Next, the phrase we're going to learn is keep it real, which means to stay honest, authentic, and true to yourself or others. It's often used in casual conversations to emphasize sincerity and avoiding pretenses. Let's take a look at an example conversation. You know what I appreciate about you, Mia? You always keep it real.
Well, what's the point of sugarcoating things? Life's too short for fake smiles and empty words.
Exactly. That's why I always come to you for advice. I know you'll tell me the truth, even if it's hard to hear.
And I always will. So, what's on your mind this time?
I'm thinking of quitting my job, but I'm scared of what comes next.
If I'm keeping it real, I'd say it's a bold move. But sometimes, bold moves are exactly what you need.
That's true. I just feel stuck, you know? Like I'm not growing anymore.
Then maybe it's time for a change. Comfort zones are great, but nothing ever grows there.
You're right. I guess I just needed someone to say it out loud.
That's what I'm here for. But don't jump without a plan, okay?
Oh, for sure. I've been saving up and looking at other opportunities.
Good. As long as you're prepared, I say go for it. Keep it real with yourself though. Make sure it's what you truly want.
It is. I've been unhappy for a while, and staying just feels like I'm wasting time.
Then you already know what to do. Trust your gut.
Thanks, Mia. You always know how to put things into perspective.
That's because I don't sugarcoat. It's all about keeping it real, remember?
I'll keep that in mind as I figure out my next steps.
You've got this. Just don't second guess yourself.
I won't. Thanks for being honest with me.
Always. You know where to find me if you need another pep talk.
The next phrase we're going to learn is get cold feet, which means to feel nervous or hesitant about doing something, especially before a big event or decision. Let's look at an example of how this phrase is used in a conversation to help you understand it better.
I think Jake might be getting cold feet about the wedding.
Really? What makes you say that?
Well, he's been acting nervous and avoiding any conversations about the final details.
That does sound like cold feet. Did you ask him directly?
I tried, but he just says he's tired from work. I don't know if I should push him to talk.
Sometimes people just need a little space to process things. Weddings can be overwhelming.
I get that, but it's hard not to worry. What if he's having second thoughts?
Do you honestly think he doesn't want to go through with it?
No, I don't think so. I just think he's scared of the commitment.
That's normal though. Big life changes make everyone nervous.
I guess so, but I wish he'd talk to me about it instead of shutting down.
Maybe he's worried about saying the wrong thing and upsetting you.
That could be it. I think I'll try bringing it up gently tonight.
Good idea. Just remind him that it's okay to be nervous, but you're in this together.
I'll try. I just hope it doesn't turn into an argument.
It won't if you approach it calmly. He probably just needs reassurance.
You're right. I'll let him know I'm here to support him, no matter what.
Exactly. Once he feels less pressure, I bet his cold feet will disappear.
Thanks. Talking to you always helps me see things more clearly.
Anytime. And don't worry, Jake loves you. This is just a temporary phase.
That's all for today's lesson. I hope you found these phrases useful and can start using them in your daily conversations. Don't forget to practice, because the more you use them, the more natural they'll feel. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more English learning tips. Let me know in the comments which phrase was your favorite or if there's a topic you'd like me to cover next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Please subscribe, like and comment. Thank you.